Alright, but I started the recording, and I'll start. I think Neji, like, just speed blitzes and either once, like, one taps Gaara's heart, which he's shown to do with Gentle Fist, or shut down all his chakra points and then hit his heart. And shutting down all his chakra points would just mean, like, he'd be unable to move.
How would he blitz him though?
Because he scales above, a transformed Gaara, which scales above base.
How though? Because
Because
Gaara
Naruto,
kept.
because Naruto's able to react to that, like a base Naruto's able to react to transformed Gaara. It even
No,
speed blitzes the first transformation of it, actually.
Naruto speed blitzes him.
Yeah, you know the same version of Gaara that fights Sasuke, Naruto speed blitzes, which would be strong, like way above base because he's gone through partial transformation.
Alright, but what does that have to do with Neji though?
Because Neji scales to QB Amp Naruto, which would scale above base.
But that how would that make him faster than him though?
Because he's able to react to QB Amp Naruto, whose speed blitzes a transformed Gaara, which scales above base Gaara.
We're talking tuning exams, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Naruto never transformed during that fight.
No, Naruto does transform against Neji.
During the when they were in the place.
Yeah, when they were in the exams, yes, he uses Nine Tails chakra.
One sec.
Here, I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, that's how he gets out of like that's how he breaks out of the gentle fist thing. He transforms. But I'll see if I can find it.
Oh
I,
yeah, I found it.
can I send it?
If you have it, send it.
Or can I send it? Because I have it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, I found it too.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. He does speed blitz him.
Okay. Well, then we can switch topics. Do you want to do No, it's fine. I asked him for the scan. But do you want to just switch over to Lee versus Sasuke though?
Wait, he did he concede?
Yeah, I think he did.
Jesus.
Wait, so what fight is it, Lee versus Sasuke? Like what time period?
The both Lee versus like Gaara fight Lee. The one that fights Gaara in the prelims versus Sasuke that fights Gaara in the final exams.
Again.
Hello?
I think he's lagging.
You have like a scans chat to send scans.
Yeah. He pinged the both of us in it.
What's the topic?
Rock Lee versus Sasuke in the shooting exams.
Are you ready?
Yeah, do you want to start?
Um, no, you can start.
Okay, well, are you aware of, like, the multiple statements that say that Neji and Sasuke are relative? Or not Neji, Rock Lee and Sasuke are relative? Wait, what side are you taking? You're taking Sasuke's side, right?
Yeah, I'm on Sasuke's side.
Okay. Are you aware of the multiple statements that say that, like, Sasuke is relative to base Lee?
No.
Okay. Guy states it twice himself, and then Lee states the exact same thing. I'll get the scans.
Well, it doesn't really matter if Lee says it.
Well, yeah, it would, because he's like sitting there watching the fight. I think he would know like the best what his own level of speed is. We'd
We'll
have no
see.
like, there's like no reason, of course, to say that Lee is lying about what speed Sasuke is, because he's just analyzing this fight and thinking to himself. So he's not like lying, like trying to lie to someone to boost his confidence or something like that.
Well, okay, so they're like the same speed, because in the scan I sent, Neji's keeping up with Gaara.
Yeah, Sasuke's keeping up with Gaara. That's fine. Lee completely speed blitzes Gaara multiple
Even
times.
Sand was still able to keep up.
No, that was when, okay, that's when Lee first takes off his weights, and we see that he progressively gets faster when he first takes them off. And then we like see like after a little bit when he takes off his weights, he's able to speed blitz Gaara. So yeah, when he first, huh?
Sand was still fast enough to catch him.
It never, no, not after Lee like takes off his, not after like Lee starts to get progressively faster. It doesn't keep up with Lee anymore.
That's how he caught his leg. And
That
he
was
was
after Lee weakened him. That was after Lee got weakened because he used fifth gate, you know, which like basically destroys his body from the inside. Lee was barely able to move.
he's so even if Lee was in fifth gate mode, he still kept up with.
But he wasn't in fifth gate mode anymore when Gaara crushed his leg. This was after like he had used fifth gate. He's out of his like gates transformation, but his body is just like in extreme damage because of because of the transformation. So Gaara doesn't scale to like fifth gate Lee in speed. He scales to like a way weaker Lee. It is shown multiple times that whenever he like activates any of the gates, right, you take extreme damage. So of course the further he goes into the gates, the more it would damage his body. We see that when he uses forward lotus, right, whenever he opens up the first gate, he's also barely able to move. Or he's able to move, but just not like he's slower than what he was before. So he has to heal himself using the second gate. But he doesn't have this anymore when he's in first, so he's just left on the floor trying to crawl away.
I'm pretty sure Gaara barely got hit during that fight. I mean, no, like he hit him like a couple of times and injured him badly, but he barely got any hits in.
Who didn't get any hits on?
I mean, he got hits in and they were good hits. That's why he was damaged, but he didn't get hit that many times.
Who, Gaara?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that like really matters because you know Sasuke doesn't hit Gaara that many times either. Actually, Lee hits him like way more than what Sasuke ever hits him. Sasuke hits like one combo on him, which like has like three, like maybe like three kicks in it, and that's it. Lee hits him with like forward and reverse lotus, with like both consist of at least 12 hits, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait. Talking about during the actual training exam started, Rock Lee and Sasuke.
Huh? No, I'm talking about both during their fight with Gaara. Lee hits Gaara way more than Sasuke ever hit Gaara.
Give me 1 second.
And then like I'll let you go before I shotgun. I don't want to shotgun you.
Give me 1 second. Interrupted their fight with this transformation, and they never even finished.
What'd you say?
Gaara's fight, Sasuke and Gaara's fight was interrupted because when Gaara transformed, so we never got to see how many hits he could have actually got in if they had a full fight.
Yeah, that's why I don't think that like that point really matters about who got more hits in, because off of what we've shown, obviously it was Lee. But just like hitting the opponent more really doesn't mean anything, right? When there's Because we know that like Lee isn't like just aimlessly attacking. Lee understands from like the very beginning that like Gaara's sand shield is gonna be a problem, which is why he starts using different techniques instead of just punching him randomly, which is why he uses his lotus.
I think it does matter how many hits you got in because Shan Shield will block it.
Okay, then then Lee would just scale above Gaara, or then Lee would just scale above Sasuke then, because he does get more hits on.
But Sasuke didn't get his full fight.
Okay, so then you can't use that feat.
Stuck on speed or what?
Huh?
So are we just like stuck on speed again?
No. I mean, I don't think like I think like the speed point was basically over. I mean, I'll still look for the like the guy scans, but yeah, they just blatantly state that base Lee and Sasuke are relative. And if they're relative, that would mean that like Lee and Gates would be massively above, cause Lee gets like a massive speed increase with his Gates. But I'll try to find the guy statement right now, cause I know exactly where it's at.
He said that they're the same. I said
Yes, he
that.
says Sasuke is practically the same speed as Lee without his weights.
Right. So and then during the fight when Lee went 5 gates mode or whatever,
He would be
Gaara
massively
still
faster in
better.
speed. No, it's actually stated the exact opposite. Nagar's sand can't keep up at all when he's getting hit in fifth gear.
Let me find the thing.
And we never see him able to defend himself.
Let me find this real quick.
I haven't. The statement of Lee or Sasuke being as fast as Lee.
Send it. The 5 gates thing.
What'd you say?
Give me a second to find the 5 gates thing.
Okay. I'll get the statement that I'm saying that he can't keep up while you look for yours. Also, whoever's like just joining that server, y'all should join the Naruto tourney if y'all debate Naruto. Just saying.
Man, I'm brand fucking new to debating. I'd love to, but I feel like I just get smacked in round one, you know?
I mean, it's a good way to try, or it's a good way to like get
True.
better. I
I
joined
just
the
don't want to do it.
I joined Naruto tournament whenever they held one in like White Fang, which is an old server. I joined it without even reading or scaling Naruto at all. And I just started when I joined the tournament.
Yeah, I might throw my hat in the ring there. I might try it out.
If you want somewhere to like read Naruto, if you want to start like reading it, I can send you something, or I can like send you a website.
Yeah, no, I have websites for manga. I've been anime only for a long time though, so might need
M-
to get into that if I need to start debating and scaling and shit.
Most statements in like anime, or like at least for like if you're gonna go off, like, if you ever go into tuning exams, the anime is like terrible for it in my opinion.
Yeah, you need to rely on like manga and like data books, right?
Yeah, the anime just like for some reason the anime like changes some fight scenes to make it like worse than what it actually was.
Uh-huh.
But I guess it was just
Is,
like an extended fight, which I understand.
is this a match in the tourney right now happening?
No, the tourney doesn't start until Friday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I was deafened for like 2 minutes.
Wait,
Oh,
so White won.
I know, he's looking for a scan.
oh, okay.
Uh, damn.
Depending on how the debate goes, I'll have something to say afterward. But
Yeah, same.
Murphy or Morphy.
Yeah,
Can't you
I
use game
Oh,
multiply?
hold on.
I just sent them sent one,
What
but
is
he
that?
was still he still couldn't do anything against his sand.
He's like destroying his armor.
But he says his sand is still there, and he couldn't really do
He's talking
anything.
about the armor on his body, not that like the sand is able to react to him. And that's a basically.
In the second one I sent.
Yeah, the second one is a basically. That top one, he's talking about the sand armor on his body, not that like the sand is able to react to it. Because it's stated by Tamari that the sand that like actually follows Gaara around cannot keep up at all, which I said.
You sent that.
Yeah, it's up top. Just scroll up like 4 messages, or I can repost it if you need me to.
Yeah, I found it. Could just waking, but Sasuke could just hold out until Lee like runs out of when he gets
He
tired.
wouldn't be able to escape Lee.
Well, his Sharingan would help him.
Help him with no, because he wouldn't. He'd still have to have like at least like some sort of speed to keep up with the person. If he's getting like speed blitzed by like someone who has like a 24 times multiplier above his speed, it wouldn't matter. Sharingan doesn't like just make it so he can dodge like literally anyone no matter what their speed are.
Yeah, but it slows it down.
But why? There's no reason to say it'd be enough to like overcome that 24 times gap. Cause that's how much like Lee would be. That's how much faster Lee would be between like his base and his fifth gates.
would take a lot of hits, but it would only take a short while until Lee runs out.
Well,
So
those hits would be enough to just defeat Sasuke. Cause he's shown to do more damage to like to an opponent they both face. So I mean Lee would have higher AP than Sasuke.
can I use the like Sasuke with his curse mark?
Sasuke doesn't even activate his curse mark 1 and 2, that still wouldn't be enough to overcome the gap. Because it stated that, like, curse, it's stated by Jirobo that curse marks each 2 only gives them a 10 times amp, right? And if Lee has a 24 times amp, that like, Sasuke would still be below 14 times him. Or he would still be, like, below his speed by 14 times. And we also know that, like, curse mark only lasts for, like, a split second. So you just fall down, like, after activating it.
It is not last for that little. His curse mark.
Well, we see, like, very recently, like, the last time he uses it, right? In, like, the Chunin exam, like, within this arc is against Gaara. And we know it only lasts for Chidori, and then he's out. He's on the floor, he can't move anymore. So it doesn't last that long. When he uses it in the forest, he has it for an extended amount of time, but we know now he has a seal. So it lasts way less. Are you looking for something? Like a scan or something?
I was trying to find if Sasuke had like any defense jutsus, but he doesn't. Besides the Sharingan gun. Yeah, I guess I can see. I guess.
Alright. Well, that was a good debate. You should join the tournament though if you do like the debate in Naruto.
Which tournament?